Let's continue this I am Charlie crap. Here it is on a French newspaper. Okay, purple and yellow. Purple and yellow. It's Saturnian. So we look at the guy's hat. Here it is here. Look what we got at the top. Right here. We got the Saturn above the stars and the moon. Now what does that mean? In the book of Isaiah, what does it say? And I think even in the book of Revelations, Satan says, I shall exalt myself above the throne, above the stars in heaven, above the throne of God. The old story of Satan trying to take over heaven. Here, this is saying, G. Suis, Charlie. I am Charlie. Charlie is the slang word for enemy. But they're saying the name of this dude, of this cartoonist that drew this picture, is named Charlie Hebdo. But see, they don't know that people like me exist, and we go find out things. So let's find out what Hebdo is, shall we? Saturn are brethren. Besides in the gods themselves, all offspring of Saturn are brothers, according to the one generative monad by which they're produced. Yet at the same time, Jupiter is called the father, because Saturn is number 3, Jupiter is number 2. In divine poet Homer, both Juno and Neptune, that isn't so that it is all not wonderful if the oceans and Tethys are both called brethren and father of Saturn and Rhea, in consequence of preserving it among the brethren the paternity particularity in the first place. Therefore they doubt after this manner should be solved. In the next place, it may be said that the divine titanic Hebdo, here it is, kids, pay attention, let's blow that up for you. There's your Hebdo right there. Yep, hang on. The Hebdo Mads. The Hebdo Mads. Mad meaning crazy. Okay, the Hebdo Mads, and both abide and proceed, uniting himself with the Father, not departing from his kingdom, but yet all the rest rejoice in progression, are said to be given to the will of the earth, but have assault on their Father. That's Satan trying to attack God, dividing himself from his kingdom and proceeding into another order. That's here on earth. Or rather, all of the celestial genera, some alone abide in their principles, as do first triads. So the first triad is 3. The 2 first, that would be 2/3. In the Bible, biblically, in the beginning, it says that 1/3 of the angels fell away. So here's 2/3. Okay, for as soon as heaven understood that they had an implacable heart and a lawless nature. Hey, McCleary, they're talking about you. Be hurled themselves into Tartarus. Tartarus is where the Chilean miners were rescued from, because in the book of Revelations it says in the end times some will be let loose. Remember, there was 33 of them and they were down there for 69 days. Came up in a thing called the Phoenix too. You'll get it. It'll make sense to you someday. They be hurled into Tartarus, the profoundly of earth. He concealed them there, therefore, in an unapparent, though transcendency of power. But others both abide in and proceed from their principles as ocean, and this is a moon of Saturn, Tethys. For the outer Titans proceed to assault their father. Ocean prohibited them from obeying the mandates of their mother, being dubious of their rectitude. He therefore abides, and at the same time proceeds together with Tethys. For she is in conjunction with him, according to the first progeny, which would be a progeny would be man, I'm assuming. But the other Titans are induced to separation and progression, and the leader of these is the mighty Saturn. As theology says, though he evinces that Saturn is superior to the ocean by saying Saturn himself receives the celestial Olympus, which is where Zeus hangs out, and that there being thrown he reigns. So this is the old story of all the fallen angels trying to bum rush the gates of heaven and get in. There is no guy named Charlie Hebdo that drew a fucking cartoon. It's code for the fallen angels trying to make their break Okay? Why is this woman holding this up with the fingers? I mean, it's enough with the code, ladies. I get it, and they're both redheaded fucks. Okay, there is no Charlie Hebdo. Hebdo is Saturn and his boys. Charlie is the old word that they used, especially in Vietnam, when they were fighting North Vietnamese, and they would always say, "Where's Charlie?" Charlie is not a good thing here. Trust me. So now you know there's no fucking guy named Charlie Hebdo. You want to see who Charlie Hebdo is? Here's Charlie Hebdo right here. There's Charlie Hebdo.